Okay, so before we do anything else, why are we sending pictures of Celine Dion to our Discord chat? How can none of you? Who put it in there in the first place? I need to know.
Rob?
Why did you put
Sorry.
Celine Dion in chat?
I went down the fucking. I just clicked on a link, all right, and she was
You're
there.
talking about something, and then it was just there as like a side story, wouldn't it?
Sorry, all right. I'll delete it.
No, I mean, no, you don't need to delete it. I was just surprised.
You were saying about how Harry Kane, the England captain, looks like
That was
Wyatt
it. That was
Russell.
it. I pointed out
And
the
then it
fact
was
that
just
Harry
like a
Kane.
little thing.
Yeah, and then I clicked on a link to, apparently that was Pierce Brosnan's wife is now more attractive than she was, and then I went down a rabbit hole and I found a picture of Celine Dion. she looks dead.
Well, as always, welcome to another lovely episode of Sitrep Happy Hour, the podcast where apparently we like to talk about anything. This is episode 28. My name is Mike, and joining me as always, as you've already heard, my two co-hosts, Robert.
You planned that, you bastard.
Son of a bitch. That's it. That's all we're gonna get. You ain't even get hi. You might not even get hi.
Hello.
Oh, he's here. And we also have smiling very candidly, Brad.
Hello.
A wild Brad has appeared. I feel like is necessary for this point in
Is
time.
Brad a Pokemon?
Brad.
I have no idea what is going
That's
on.
awesome.
Right
Imagine, that's like
Because they can only say their name, can't they?
oh,
Yeah.
right. Oh.
Well, not all of them can only say their names, but
Apart from Meowth.
Do you know what made me laugh the other day? Chris at White was like, has Brad ever been confused with a Chinese person for reals before? And I think I did reply to him,
did
yes.
you just laugh? I would have just laughed.
I think I did to start with. But then I was like, yeah?
There's
Yeah.
100% a couple of people at work that have been convinced that my family have come from Asia.
Yeah, well, I know it's an ongoing joke in your family, isn't it, about the Chinese around the corner or something. So I'm gonna leave it there and move on. What are you boys drinking this week? Let's go to Roberto. What fine wine are we
Shit,
going to
almost knocked the
destroy
glass
today?
over. Casillero del Diablo Sauvignon Blanc. It's a white version of what I normally drink. I've never had it before, so it could be horrible. Could be delicious.
It's not open yet.
It's not open yet.
So
No.
we're on clear seas ahead. Some would say, Robert.
Yeah.
A puzzle face. All right, fuck you. I'm drinking a nice cold can of Magners because I bought 18 of them the other weekend, and I still have a whole load. I know that would be like 2 days in Rob's house, but unfortunately, I don't live there. Brad, what are you drinking?
I am just finishing off a cause, and then I've got some Thatcher's Haze.
I'm just waiting for Jean-Claude Van Damme to pop in any minute. just be like,
You just missed him. He came and kicked my bottle cap off.
what a sweet roundhouse. What have you guys been up to? It's been 3 weeks since we've recorded. Is it 3 weeks or 2 weeks?
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, so it was your birthday last weekend. Do you want to explain to the lovely listeners what you got up to on your birthday last week?
So me and Laura had the week off, and we were just like going out doing lots of stuff. Yeah, had a garden party. Got fucking way too drunk. Had a 2-day hangover. And then the Saturday we went to a barbecue around some friends I hadn't seen for a while, so that's why I couldn't record. But yeah.
I know you messaged me on
Is
Saturday and you were like, dude, I'm not good. I don't
No.
feel good at all.
No.
I'm so glad I don't know what that feels like because I don't think I've drunk more than like 2-3 cans in the last year and a half. So if we ever get together properly for beers again, I'm kind of scared.
Oh yeah, my hangovers get worse as you get older. So you haven't been hungover in like what, a year, maybe more.
Probably the last time I got hungover was either drinking with one of you two. So it's been a while.
have entered a new decade, so I feel like it's just going to get worse.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
Well,
the whole point of us missing the other podcast or last week in general is we've had a shit ton of nice weather here in the UK, and you kind of got to grab it whilst you can. I guess you.
yeah,
I
our
don't know if you
summer's
boys-
gone now. It's raining again.
It's fucking
Yeah.
pissing down.
It's autumn already. It was 2
Yeah.
weeks and it's done. Yeah. I went to the beach a couple of times. Had a barbecue at the beach. I actually did it, Rob. Did I tell you about that? Did I tell you about the barbecue incident? I don't know if I did. I know I might have told Brad. I can't remember, but I bought a portable barbecue, right? And we got up early to go to the beach one day. This is a couple of weeks ago, and we went down to Sandbanks. We get there at 10 o'clock. It's all quiet and all the rest of it. I think it was like the second day of like the heat wave we were having here. So everybody had already been to the beach on the Saturday. And there's me going, you know what that big hill's like on the way down to Sandbanks as well, don't you? You got to walk down in between all the bloody wooden
Oh,
sheds.
yeah.
Yeah. So there's me, barbecue in one hand, which is full of charcoal, and food bag in the other, and a load of stuff on my back. I get down to the bottom of the hill. I'm thinking, well, ain't got to worry about it because it's going to be lighter when I get back up the top because I ain't going to have any food or charcoal, right? Get to the bottom. No barbecues till 6 o'clock.
You got there at 10.
I was like, well, maybe we can wait a few hours. I mean, we made it till about 3, I think. We were there quite a long time for us, but the funny thing is, they had the Bournemouth Council dude come round because he patrols. I was expecting Coast Guard or some shit to come round, but it wasn't. They didn't have not Coast Guard and lifeguard. Coast Guard would be a bit extreme for a barbecue, but there we go. Keeping barbecues in check. If that's all they have to do as their job, I'd be a bit worried.
Man, I'd love that job.
What, going around a speedboat watching
Can
people?
you put that barbecue out, please? Thank you. Next person. Can you put that
But they
barbecue out,
had-
please?
They had one guy covering the whole of Poole Beach and Bournemouth. That whole
Jesus.
strength.
Oh, so you could have just watched him walk past and then light your barbecue and you'd never see him again.
No, but the funny thing is, he was like, I just didn't want you to have, I didn't want to waste your meat. It was just like a weird thing.
Wow, dude.
I just thought it was a funny thing he was going to
No,
but, like,
he
he turned up
probably
and he-
practiced that line in the mirror.
Yeah, he probably was like, I don't want you to waste your meat. Or something like that. I don't know.
Did he like flick his sunglasses while he did it?
I can't remember if he was wearing sunglasses, but I kind of did that thing. You know when someone walks over to you and you already know what they're gonna say? I was like, "Yeah, don't worry about it, dude. It's not. I'm not gonna lie it. I've seen the sign." And he's like, "Oh, cool. I don't want to waste your meat," and then walked off. It was like the best thing ever. So that I was really let down by that. I was like, "Fuck." So we came home, had a barbecue at home instead. It's fine. It's really fucking hot that day.
So you didn't waste your meat.
I didn't waste my meat because it was in a cool bag with some ice blocks and we were all good.
What a lovely story that was.
It's not quite over yet. Do you want to hear the rest of the story?
Yes.
So the idea, I like, I don't know about you guys, but I like going to the. You might agree with me, Rob. Do you like
Going to the beach? No, I fucking hate it.
Right. Okay. So do you like going to the beach when it's blazing hot?
No, I don't like going to the beach. Full stop.
He doesn't
Well,
like sand.
I do not like sand.
All right, Anakin Skywalker, calm down.
Gets
But-
fucking everywhere, dude.
Yeah, it does.
You have to shower like for days, and you even then you pick your ear. Oh, bit of sand. And it's like a week
That's
later.
That
When
is the
did I go
weird
to the
thing.
beach? Like last week?
It is a bit weird when you're like, I've got sand. I had a shower. What the fuck? And it's still coming up my
Yeah.
ears. What the hell's going on? Anyway, so I like going to the beach, right?
Weirdo.
At the complete opposite time to everyone else, right? I like to get there about 3-4 o'clock. Sun's kind of on the way down.
I
Yeah,
thought you meant in the
dusk.
winter.
Oh yeah, that's the best time.
It's pissing down with rain.
Oh yeah.
When I can build an igloo and the
When it's
penguins are going up
snowing.
to the beach. Yeah. At this point, I might as well just go to bloody Iceland or some shit. And I don't mean the shop. Well, I like going. God, I like going later on in the day, like because It reminds me of going to the beach with family and holidays, and you'd go down to the beach and it's nighttime and stuff like that. You know, doing that kind of thing.
Yeah, but on holiday,
we used to
when
do as
you're
a kid.
abroad, it's still warm.
Yeah, it
And-
was pretty warm when we went. Yeah, go on.
No, that's all I was going to say.
What the? That was okay. So it was great. So we tried again. Like I think it was the following weekend. I was like, "Fuck it, it's Friday, nice weather. I'm gonna do everything else." I think it was half-term week, so we didn't have to worry about the kids. Left at 3. Still busy Friday afternoon because I think everybody was coming back from having the week off, being on holiday, and all the rest of it. And we got down the beach, fucking great. Pulled up, free parking, walked all the way down again with the barbecue. There's the point where I get down the bottom of the hill, and it would have been funny as fuck if they'd have changed it till 10 o'clock at night or something. No barbecues till 10 o'clock at night. But no, get down there. I bought a beach tent as well. This is how prepared we are for the beach now. Yeah, I know. It's a proper fucking beach tent.
What is a beach tent?
It's basically
Half a tent.
It's a pop-up tent effectively.
But it's only half a tent, right? It's just like a
no, because I bought one that is basically like a proper tent that you can do up all the sides, but the sides are actually mesh, so the wind blows through it. Otherwise, it just goes
and the
flies
sand.
away. Oh no, yeah. The other thing is, it's got like built-in sandbags, like pockets you fill with fucking sand. And I'm like, why hasn't anybody thought of this sooner? This is such a fucking good idea. So you literally get like
no, Mike. People have thought of sandbags like years ago.
I know that, but I mean,
That is a good idea.
yeah, because it was already attached to the tent. I'm like, that's such a good fucking idea, having something that's actually attached to the tent to keep it in place. Because I've never seen that on any of the other ones. They always come with like stakes and shit. I'm like, well, that's not fucking good at the beach. Anyway, get down to the beach and all the rest of it. There for an hour. Wait till 6 o'clock. Perfect. Get the barbecue going. Fucking great. Seeing all these other fucking losers with the £2 barbecue, like struggling to get their barbecue going, and you're just getting black smoke everywhere. Now, I can't remember if I showed Rob. Have you guys seen a barbecue chimney before?
No.
Rob?
No.
I feel like this is something you would really like. Okay, so it's I don't know why I'm talking so much about barbecues, but I said to you, I was looking a lot into
I'm pretty
barbecues.
sure we were on a Discord call and you were like, you just spent like an hour,
Talk about
maybe
barbecues.
longer. No, not even looking at barbecues. You were looking at barbecue tables.
Yeah, I was, and then I ended up building one. I've actually built one instead. I can't remember if I sent a picture or not, but yeah, it's pretty good. Basically, a barbecue chimney it's a charcoal chimney. It's a piece of cylindrical metal with a handle, so you don't burn yourself. Right? It's about 30 centimeters big by, I don't know, 15 centimeters diameter. Right? You fill it all with charcoal. Firelight at the bottom, and it burns up through. Right? Because normally when you do a barbecue, right, you light the charcoal, and then it kind of like fizzles out, doesn't it? Like the charcoal on the outside doesn't really get hot. This thing makes the fucking charcoal nuclear, like stupidly nuclear. Look at you have to look at YouTube videos on this shit, because I didn't know. Never in my like 30 years has anybody shown me this thing, and I went to Tesco's, and they're up there for £6. I was like, whoa. I want to get one, because I think I might have said to Rob that I went to get another one and Remy left it in the shop, if I remember right. Did you hear about that one?
No.
Or was it Brad? Did you not hear about this? Well, I did a barbecue and it wasn't. I thought it didn't work, so I went up to get another one because it was £6, and then I gave it to Remy. Remy put it down. He picked up a leaflet and he walked out the shop. I was like, "You son of a bitch!" Anyway,
is this something else you paid for and didn't actually get out of the shop with?
hey, let's be honest. I was not happy. Put it that way. By the time we got home,
Maybe it's £6, I guess.
Oh yeah. Well, I still
Same
want
price
the
as
fucking
some
thing. Anyway,
cider.
the point was, right. The even better thing is, my wife was like, "Don't worry, Remy, it's not your fault." I'm like, "At what part is it not your fault? He left it in the shop. He put it down, a leaflet that we have 12 of in the back of my car. It's like one of those like Breen Leisure Park freaking adventure things that are always there in the stand at the shop. So yeah, there's me. I've got my barbecue, got the chimney going. Fuck, it's perfect at this point. Absolutely perfect. Right? Wait 20 minutes, pull the charcoal out, fucking blazing. This shit is nuclear at this point. It's red hot, and I'm laughing because everyone else is fucking barbecues. There's grey smoke everywhere. You got like some dude like down. He's like dug a little hole. He's got his freaking barbecue in there. He's blowing into it, trying to get it fucking going. All the rest of it. So I put the burgers, put the sausages on. Great. Then we start playing football. Leave the burgers. A couple of minutes. Because as Rob says, when you barbecue, you
Turn, don't burn.
exactly. So I come back to check on the barbecue, right? Now, just before I lift up the lid, Eli is near me with a spade, and it's a big ass spade, and he was digging some sand, right? And I said, Eli, can you move away from the barbecue with the sand? And I turn around, and I lift up the lid on the barbecue, and literally, as I lift it up, all I didn't even see it fucking happen. All I saw was a spray of sand go all over this fucking barbecue. So at this point, there is like a complete thick layer of sand across all the food on the barbecue that was running fucking perfectly. So at that point, Rob, what would you do? Would you cry? Would you go home?
I wouldn't have been in the beach in the first place, so
But maybe I should go to
for the
Brad on this
very
one.
reason.
They want too much sand.
Yes, like food and sand. Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah. So I tried to fix the situation, right? I had
What did you do?
kids'
Take
water
the
bottle.
food? Oh no!
Listen, I had a kid's water bottle. I had a container. I'm like, I can put the food in there. So I got the burgers and the sausages out, and I'm trying to like wash them in this container. But the problem with that is once that water is got sand in it, you can't clean it anymore, right? I'm like, well, we're not far from the path. There's fresh water, right? You know where you go and wash your feet or go get fresh water from the tap. So I walk across the beach. Literally, it's not far. Literally 2-minute walk, right? And there's me pulling out burgers and sausages and washing them under the tap. Bear in mind, these things are half cooked at this point, whilst everybody's walking past me, going, "What the fuck is he doing washing half cooked sausages?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me." I thought it was funny.
I bet you didn't at the time.
No, I was not happy, put it that way. The best bit is we went back and there was still sand on that fucking food. It didn't come off. If you've ever tried getting sand off burgers, it's not the best. But hey, that's the beach experience that you
So
go
did
for.
you
right,
eat? Did you eat the burgers? Oh my god, dude!
Wait, all of it was a bit crunchy, but I couldn't tell if it was because it was slightly burnt or because there was sand in it. At the end of the day, I was determined. And
I hope you
that will be-
cremated all that shit. Otherwise, that would have. Oh my god!
Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that story. It was, yeah.
I had a barbecue at home.
Did it involve sand?
No,
Not
it was
in-
delicious. There was no sand involved. All the food was cooked properly. There was no water involved. Well, I need to put out of the fire when it was done. But yeah,
Yeah.
I can't think of anything worse than sandy food. Like, because I live by the seaside, we could go get like food from in town or something, and you can walk towards the seafront, and if it's windy, it whips up off the beach. So you like might have a nice like pasty or something, and then you just get a face full of sand trying to eat it.
I didn't want to
Horrific.
side. I didn't want to side with my pasty. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, should we move on to something a bit more interesting than sandy barbecues? What have you guys been up to TV wise? Are you guys watching anything new at the minute? Rob, I can't remember if you said on the podcast last time. Did you finish Sweet Tooth?
I did. Yeah,
You did.
it was a while ago.
Was that last time we recorded? Was it?
Maybe not. I don't know.
I can't remember. I think you got through it in like 2 days, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I know say how much he loves it. I'm about 8 episodes through it at the minute. I'm almost done, but it's taken me a long while to get through it. Brad, have you been watching Lucifer by any chance?
We did start it. We haven't finished it yet. We started quite a few things at once. We started Jupiter's Legacy.
Oh, don't worry
But
about
now
that.
I'm kind of inclined to not finish it because it's been canned after one season.
I watched 4 episodes.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, wow. I didn't even get that far.
Yeah, I
liked
fell
it.
asleep.
It was alright.
Yeah?
I just didn't. There was nothing to it.
I
There
think
was
a lot of people just watched the first episode and was like, no.
nah.
Which is why it
Yeah,
got canned.
Yeah,
Yeah, it did.
I feel
Apparently, it didn't do very well.
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing that a lot recently. I think I found out that program that's a bit like Fringe. I can't remember what it's bloody called, but that got canned after 1 season. I was like, yeah, I'm probably not going to finish that now, even though I was about 4 episodes in or something, and they had like a 15 episode arc. But,
Can't even remember the name of the program.
No, I can't remember what it's called. No, it's gone.
It was like
I did
Fringe.
watch. Yeah, no, it wasn't Fringe. I can't remember what it's called.
Was it
You'd
called
probably be able to find it.
Bangs.
No, no.
Very good.
I did check out that film. I can't remember if we talked about it on the podcast. It's been that long. I can't remember what we talked about last time. Brad would probably remember more because I know you listened back this week. Did we talk about the Pretty Little Things with Denzel and Jared Leto?
No.
Because you watched that, didn't you, Rob?
I did. That was
That's
ages
a
ago.
fucking good film.
Yeah.
That's a really, really good film. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to be honest, I'm not surprised at Jared Leto when you get to the end of it and all the rest of it, because it's all kind of like a who done it kind of thing. And if he's fucking around or not, I won't spoil it, but
It just made me hate him even more. It's brilliant.
why? Because he's playing the smarmy git.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll love it, Brad. You'll
He's
love
playing himself.
Basically,
yeah.
yeah. But with prosthetics on his face, which doesn't look the same. He looks odd.
He looks more
My
attractive.
TV watching experience has been kind of consumed for the last week by the Euros anyway. So I'm kind of behind on everything.
Oh yeah, you've been watching the football at the minute. Is it going well? I don't know what to say at this point.
Coming home, Mike.
It's coming home, is it?
Apart from England, are shit, and they couldn't even beat Scotland. So
It ain't going nowhere by the sounds of it. Then
no, yeah, it's been alright. I just like watching football. So
Did you?
Right,
You
I
can't
know
have
you guys
enjoyed
haven't
that
watched it.
game last night because I watched it and I was just like,
No.
this is
No,
just
that was shit.
painful.
I kind of wish Luke was here because I know Luke loves football as well, doesn't he? I'm
Well,
pretty
it's
sure
just
Luke
like everyone was screaming for some guy to come on the pitch, and then the rest of the team just refused to pass to him. I don't know what his name is. I'm not really following football.
I know
anymore.
exactly what you mean, Jack Grealish. Don't
That's
you?
it. That's the one. Yeah, like everyone was like,
Yeah.
"Bring him on! Yeah, he's the best thing since sliced bread." And then none of the team fucking passed to him. He was just like waving his hands
Come here,
around,
guys.
like,
Yeah,
I'm here." But like, yeah, no one would pass to him.
Anyway, that's probably enough about
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna say I'm sorry. I can't. I was just gonna let you guys run.
I know you guys have watched it as well. We started Loki, obviously.
Yeah, we probably should let people know because obviously we were doing the Sitrep Marvel talk thing that we did with, was it WandaVision? No, it wasn't WandaVision. It was
No,
Falcon. Unfortunately, just due to timing, and there's a lot going on with the Mash Those Buttons network at the minute. There's not a lot of free time to record and edit additional episodes, so we will probably just end up doing a post series review or something like that. We'll just talk about it for half an hour
Which
between
is
us once.
a good idea because nothing has happened in the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, I think the only good thing about the episode is the 2 episodes that I've really enjoyed is Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston together.
They have a really good dynamic. They're really good.
Now, I don't know about you guys. do you guys find Owen Wilson funny? Because I'll be honest, I feel like he's a bit like Vince Vaughn. He's not that funny. He's not as funny as you think he is, sort of thing, or as he's like promoted as.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of him in.
It's not your sense of humor, Mike.
Well, what's my sense of humor?
Like dry.
Fucked up shit.
No, because I would have found.
No, that's you, Rob.
Yeah, you're definitely. Yeah, my sense of humor is probably quite.
Well, no, I don't find him
up.
very funny either, but that's because me and Mike are similar in that fact. But
I feel like the second best pairing that he's ever had, apart from Tom Hiddleston, is Jackie Chan. I mean, you gotta love Shanghai Nights and Shanghai Noon. So,
he's funny in. Oh shit! What's it called? Night at the Museum.
oh, him and
I can't remember who the other guy is.
Ben
Steve Coogan.
No. That's
Steve
it. Yeah.
Maybe it's just a case of who he's playing against, but I feel like half the time they put him with Vince Vaughn, and maybe that's just not great. Because I don't think I've been back and watched Dodgeball, and Vince Vaughn isn't funny in that.
No, but that's a good film.
Yeah, no, it is a good film. But yeah, I don't know. I really like Owen Wilson in this. I think the fact that he's just playing it straight makes it interesting, if you know what I mean.
Is it nice, Rob? The wine.
It's lush.
Good.
Where's the rum? That's the better question. But yeah, I don't know what you think. I feel like he's funnier the fact he's playing.
He's good in this. He is good in this.
I think he's just better because he's playing it straight against like Tom Hiddleston's kind of like I'm gonna screw you over attitude all the way through this. Or I think I'm better than you. Yeah.
No, it's good. I quite like because I guess he's always going to be like looking out for himself, but there's been a couple of times where it's like, is he being helpful or is he still being a dick?
Yeah, it's weird seeing a different side of Loki.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's gone back to the 2012 version of Loki, and it's I don't know. I think it kind of gives him that room to kind of muck around with, like play around a little bit.
But I like that they did
retconned everything that's happened.
Yeah.
They do Endgame and they like introduce the time travel and you can fix things, and then Loki's just like, fuck it, just fuck up everything.
I do like the fact his plan is basically I'm gonna roll the TVA for no fucking reason. That is literally his plan. He hasn't even thought it through at all. It's just like, this is the best power in the galaxy, and I'm gonna overrule it. But most of episode 1 was pretty much recapping Marvel history, wasn't it? Like any time he kind of appeared, but it was kind of like I kind of wondered if they were doing that to make him kind of go good, because it kind of felt like he was going good towards the end of the episode.
Yeah, because he doesn't know what happens after the first Avengers, does he?
No.
Yeah, but there's that bit. Oh, are we going for spoilers?
It would say well spoilers from out here. So if you haven't seen Loki episode 1 or 2, just drop out for a couple of seconds.
There's a bit where he's stuck in a room and it's like a tape player and he can see his future and shit, and what happens on his timeline, and that kind of shocks him a little bit, doesn't it?
I don't. I like it, but I don't know. I don't know.
I think from the end of this episode, I think is where it's going to ramp up.
Yeah, I'm on board, but like nothing has happened in the first episodes. Like literally nothing.
I kind of agree with what you said though. There was no way I think we could. I think you could to a degree, but there's no speculation. There's nothing you can speculate. I don't think at all with this. There's no conversation to be had about it. Like you kind of. I feel with one division you could speculate because it was like, oh, what's going to happen on this? Who's that? What is she doing? You know, what's all these things that's going on? Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you had a conversation there. You know, why should he be Captain America? And the world he's in, and it like the comparisons today. And then you've got Loki, which is still feel like it hasn't really got going yet. It's almost like that episode 1 and 2 are just one episode split in part. Well, obviously because it's one story, but it
How
feels
many
like
episodes are we getting? Do you know?
6.
6. Holy shit!
Yeah.
They need to fucking get their ass in gear then.
Yeah, but it's 6 hours, dude. It's not like Winter Soldier and Falcon, is it? Which was what, 30, 40 minutes? Dragged out over 8 episodes. Okay, so let's move on from Loki. I'm gonna go on to something else that we don't normally talk about. I know we said we were gonna save it to the end, and I might get shot by Brad. But Bullet for My Valentine, a band that I think we've all three of us have listened to for how long, Rob? How long have you been listening to Bullet for My Valentine?
I don't know.
It's
I think
Isaac.
the Poison came out in like 2003,
When did Hand of Blood come out? When did Hand of Blood come out?
2002.
You didn't
Something like
listen
that.
to them when Hand of Blood came
Yes,
out.
I did. Yes, I did.
No, you didn't, because you were like, I don't like this band. And then I think you were like, I remember you going out and buying the CD and be like, I've bought Bullet's album.
We
now.
were still at college, that's for sure.
Yes.
So that's
Yeah, I remember.
that's a long time ago.
Yeah, I was at school.
I remember you turning up at college at blasting the Poison in your white polo. That's how long back
My
it was.
white 1 litre polo.
Yes, and that you had your sub in with no 69s in the back at the time.
Yeah, I couldn't afford them.
No, I know. It's
As
a
a
long
pauper.
time ago. Well, yeah, we both were, weren't we, on our sweet apprentice wage at that company we worked at.
Yeah, £500 a month. Hell
I
yeah.
know. I told somebody about that, then they were like
Jesus
really
Christ.
shocked. Yeah, I know. They were really shocked about it. And then where we are now, they're like, "Oh, we're not paid enough for being apprentices." I'm like, "You're on a fucking laugh, right?"
Oh, I have no
But hey,
idea.
world moves on. The world moves on, as they say. But yeah, Bullet for My Valentine. But I don't know why I went almost Welsh then. Ron could probably
They
do it
are
better than
Welsh.
me. Well, they are Welsh. I've
Are they?
released a new track.
Do you know, I couldn't help but feel in that video, the lead singer looks a little bit like Bill Bailey.
Yeah, it does look a bit ragged, doesn't it?
Really? I thought you were starting to look like somebody at work that I know called Kevin something, who Brad might know. Emmy.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
Yeah. Or Al.
Oh yeah,
He looks like Al to me. I was like, oh shit.
Ah, yeah.
All right, yeah. What? Fuck. But yeah, they've just released a new song called Knives. Rob, you had a first listen to it about half an hour ago.
I enjoyed it. It's very like I said to you, it reminds me of old Bring Me the Horizon stuff.
See, I didn't think about it like that, but I think you're right. To me, I think this is what I've wanted from Bullet for like the last 3 albums. I don't know how many albums they've done since Scream Aim Fire, but I went back and listened to some tracks. Such great tracks as Temper Temper. Hey, Brad.
that song is fucking atrocious.
But like
That
I said to you that I
is not
swear he fucked his voice over and he couldn't scream anymore. But like he's literally
In
screaming.
Scream Aim Fire, I think he had an operation on his.
Yeah.
Did he have an operation or something?
Yeah, 'cause
so
he
he
had
sounded a bit weird in that album.
Yeah, but he sounded even better, I
I
thought.
thought
on
he
that
was
album.
told he wasn't allowed to scream anymore because it would fuck his vocals up.
Probably, but it's like one of those things I think you go through as a vocalist. Like you just keep training your vocals until you kind of get it back and all the rest of it.
I mean, it's not quite back to what he used to sound like,
No, he sound like, let's be honest.
but it's still screaming though.
Yeah, the new song. I think I don't know if you guys agree, but the scream that he does is completely different than I think we've heard from Bullet before. It's more that I felt this song was more death metal, like kind of thrash, kind of slash death metal.
Since the last time they did something this heavy was like 16 years ago, so he's probably going to sound a bit different.
But I don't know. I kind of feel sorry for them because I feel like they've been putting out the same kind of album from like Screaming. It's like they've been trying to reenact the Poison, but not being able to do it at all, but still kind of playing similar kind of themes. Like it's them, but nothing's changed. Nothing like if you go back, every single album sounds very, very similar. And then you get to this one, and it's like, okay, this sounds completely different. It's more like 2020 kind of style music rather than when we started listening to it, like early 2000s sort of thing. Was it early 2000? Yeah, it must be early 2000s.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 2003, something like that.
Yeah,
The first one.
but yeah, Brad, what do you think?
I really liked it. I thought it was really good, and I haven't liked them for a long time.
I know. This is like, just don't disappoint me with the album, man.
Yeah. So I really liked the first 3 albums because I really liked Fever as well. I thought that was a good album.
I went back and there was, is it Breaking Down or something like that? And I was like, oh, I can't rip this one apart because actually this one's all right. I can't remember what the name of the track is, but yeah, I was like, oh, this track's all right. And then, yeah.
Yeah, then after that, it was not good for 2 or 3 albums or whatever they've done.
Well, it's even Gravity. They put out Gravity and they put like, I was like, oh, they're back. And I listened to the album and I was like, no.
Yeah, it was just the one song.
The one song. So if they do that again, because another band released a song recently called Blood and Water? Memphis May Fire. And like no offense to anyone that is religious and all the rest of it, but they went through a point, Memphis May Fire, they released the Hollow, fucking good album, Challenger, fucking good album, and then everything after that was I'm gonna preach about God. That's fine if you like it, but it was so transparent in the lyrics, or it was like, oh, my life is so difficult, and I was just like, this is not relatable, and it sounds terrible, and the heaviness was gone that made me love them to start with, and you kind of lost like that southern kind of rock kind of vibe to it, and then we had Blood and Water come out. I was like, fuck, this is old Memphis back kind of thing, and he's heavy.
They were fucking good when we saw them.
They were fucking good. So
saw
was
him in a pub with like 150 people or something in Southampton.
Yeah, the pub. I think we went. Did we go with Rob?
Is it Talking Heads?
Yeah, Talking Heads. Yeah, I think we went there with Rob as well and Cheryl. I can't remember. But yeah, definitely go check it out. And the second track I really want to follow up with. I'm playing. I don't know how many times I've played this since it came out Thursday night because I may have got my VPN working so I could listen to the YouTube version. Because Australia got the track first at like 8:00 at night. Sleep Token.
That's what you were doing. You're like, "Where's my VPN?"
Yes, that's what I was doing on Thursday. Yeah. So yeah, basically, there's an artist. Luke loves them as well. I've sent Luke the track, and he loves it. Hopefully, he'll be back soon. But yeah, Sleep Token. Brad, do you want to explain who Sleep Token are for people that don't know?
Me.
It's all Rob. Rob plays all the instruments and does the vocals.
No, explain to me because I don't know who they are.
Explain to you. They are a British band, but the members all wear masks and they're like sort of this. They've gained like this sort of cult following by being a bit weird and mysterious. But their first album, their music is so fucking good.
Like you just described Slipknot. But apart from the British bit.
Or Ghost. Is it the band Ghost or something?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That's what my wife was talking to me about them yesterday because I was playing live videos on YouTube downstairs and she was like, don't you find it a bit pretentious wearing masks? I was like, well, how is it any different to Slipknot or any other bands that have
also, it doesn't matter as long as the music's good.
Well, yeah, it's a weird thing because I would hate something like that. But I don't know. There's something about it that I really, really like. And
if you can imagine the vocals of kind of Bastille.
Hey, let's not
mixed with kind of poppy and R&B stuff, but also with 9-string guitars and really fucking heavy breakdowns and riffs.
Yeah,
they're insane. They're so good.
I know
their first album is called Sundowning. Go check it out. It's really good. The new track's called Alkaline as well.
Yeah, the new track's called Alkaline. There's a music video for it now. I love this song.
Forced me to watch
so much
before we recorded.
I was like, we're going to talk about it. You might as well watch it. You watched Bullet, so
I did.
I don't know what you thought of it. Did you like it, or is it not your cup of tea?
I didn't like it.
No.
I didn't think it'd be Rob sort of thing.
But yeah, at least you tried it. That's the thing. Yeah. But I don't know. I love this track. I've listened to it almost as much as Spirit Box, Circle With Me on my
Yeah.
repeat list. And I've listened to that song a lot. So the fact that it's like next to that one already, I'm like, I think I might have played it a bit too much already, but there we go.
It's real good, man. And they've kind of done similar, but they've like changed up like the structure of the song. It sounds like them, but it's different.
Yeah, it's not just like rhythm guitar or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not like kind of like a rhythm. It's more of a chuggy kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
Like more genty, I would say.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also another band. It's the last band we saw live before we couldn't do that anymore.
Was it last band or was Periphery the last band?
Sleep Token.
Was it? But
Yeah, I
yeah,
think it was the January just before.
but the weird thing about Sleep Token is like obviously nobody knows who the lead singer is, so there's like a whole conspiracy of who, like Brad was saying, Bastille and all the rest of it, of who the actual singer could be and all the rest of it.
Could be me.
But it could be you. Luke was mucking around saying it could be him earlier. Not Luke. Our family, Luke. And what was it? But they come on stage. They don't say anything. They like, most bands come on stage like, "Hey, we're blah blah blah." There is none of that. He comes on stage, sings, they leave. That is it. There is no
weird.
bullshit. It's so fucking weird. But
Yeah.
it's
Is there
there's some-
13 of them and then none of some of the band don't do anything?
no.
Okay, so
That
it's
would
not
be
a
a very-
solo then.
I don't know. It's really good though. It's really good. I can't explain it. I may or may not have already bought the vinyl because it was selling out.
I
Very
knew
quick.
it. I knew you would.
I had to because
No,
three
you
out,
didn't have
out
to.
of four. I did because most of them were sold out. There was only
Yeah, I saw the CD vinyl bundle was sold out. It does look really cool, to be fair. There's a cool. They've done another skateboard deck as well, haven't they?
I did, but it's quite expensive. I'm not gonna. Anyway, that's enough about.
75 quid, I
Yeah,
think.
that is enough.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is enough about music. I know we normally leave that to the end of the podcast. Very quickly, E3 and Ubisoft and all the rest of it was last weekend. When we were gonna record, we probably had a load of other stuff planned, but fuck it. Let's talk about stuff that was happening at E3. Brad, was there anything stand out from E3 last weekend that kind of caught your attention that you want to talk about?
There wasn't a lot, was there? I suppose the biggest things that came out, you had Elden Ring, which I really don't want to get sucked into, but it looks really good.
Have you heard that's supposed to be a sequel to Dark Souls? And I'm gonna say it again, Rob, we gotta play Dark Souls, dude. When you obviously get a free period in your Destiny.
Yeah, I'm pretty committed to that at the moment.
I know. You're
It's like a full-time job playing Destiny.
Yeah, I know. You just gotta fight and try and fit your.
I just signed up to another like raid team as well. To do.
I'm surprised you now have like 3 clans on the go.
No.
No.
Not the same clan, just different teams.
No, it's good. You're helping out. I mean, it might change after tonight
Right.
if we keep sailing the high seas, but we'll talk about that briefly before we leave.
Yeah, maybe. Elden Ring is like, isn't it? George R.R. Martin's version of Dark Souls, right?
Yeah, so I believe George R.R. Martin. I almost said Tolkien earlier. I think he's basically done the lore on it to make it less confusing, because when you play Dark Souls or Sekiro and stuff like that, I can't remember the name of the guy that creates it, but the creator is Japanese and they have a very
Japanese
weird. Well, it's like a weird lore. There's not really lore. You just kind of find objects in the game and it tells a bit of a story, but there's no overall story. And I'm sure there's like a whole thread out there and you can taper stuff together. But anyone complaining about story in Destiny or Anthem, I would say it's even worse in Dark Souls.
So it's
I don't know
Grimoire.
about
It's Grimoire.
Yeah, but it's there. It's not like that at all Dark Souls. There's
Right.
other stuff. It's a bit weird, but
I've heard. I
I
think I read somewhere that it's only like 20 hours 30 hours of gameplay.
What, Elden Ring?
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if it is, because I think Dark Souls is like 100. I guess it depends.
That's
How
how
you
shit
play
you
it.
are.
Well, yeah. It depends on the mechanics and that, but there's no. I think they've added like a bit of an easy mode and all the rest of it. But I'm definitely interested in it. It. I don't think that graphically it looks that much different from Dark Souls 3 though. But yeah.
I've given up on Sekiro, Dark Souls, and Demon Souls. So
Did you get Demon Souls for PlayStation 5?
no, I got it for PS. I bought off eBay because it wasn't in the UK at the time. A Chinese version of Demon Souls.
You not been tempted to buy it on PlayStation 5? Because apparently it is one of the best games on PlayStation 5.
Yeah, one of my mates in the clan, in my Destiny clan's gonna play it on stream at some point.
Nice. No, it is good. I've been playing Mortal Shell, which is like a love letter to Dark Souls, and yeah, it's been a fun week playing that.
After that, there was Starfield. That was only like a reveal trailer though, but I know that's been. I think it got revealed 2 years ago. Was it maybe 3 years?
Yeah.
E3 has just become like, here's a game we planned 3 years ago, we showed you 2 years ago, and we're still working on it, but here's some more footage to keep you excited about it.
Yeah. No,
not coming out for another 3 years.
you are completely right on that, because then there was a trailer at E3 for a game that I think me and Brad, I can't remember if Rob was interested in it or not. It's been coming out for ages. I think at least 2 years ago now when it got announced. Atomic Heart. There was a trailer to say it's coming to Game Pass when it's released, but no release date. That was it. The trailer was literally to iterate that, and I was like,
"This is Russian devs, though, isn't it?" So you can...
yeah,
no one knows.
At least Starfield had a release date this time.
Yeah, I like the way it kind of
next November.
Yeah,
Atomic Heart does look fucking good though. I'm excited.
It does. Yeah.
It's Russian BioShock. I can't. I mean, yeah, it's gonna keep me going until BioShock 4.
Have you played, Mike? Have you played Outer Worlds?
No, but I do want to play it.
You need to play that. It's on Game Pass as well, by the way.
I know. Don't tell me about. Yeah, we signed up to Game Pass this week, and we may have been a bit busy downloading some other games as well. I've downloaded. How big was Halo? Was it 123 or 173?
I don't know, something like that.
It was a lot.
It's all like 5 games or whatever it is. Like so.
Yeah, but like you can't download it separately, can you?
No, you have to download the whole lot.
Whoever's decision that is fucking dumb. Just
jackass.
Yeah. Just download one. I know it's supposed to be the collection, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll play the rest if the first game's good or the second game's good. Maybe the third game. Don't.
No, you have to download the whole lot, which means you need to upgrade your storage just to be able to like. You need to spend 300 quid just to download the whole lot.
But also, Microsoft, don't do that.
What?
It's
not Microsoft. Anyway, Starfield.
Starfield. I mean, we'll see it when it comes out. That's it. It's a CGI trailer.
Yeah, but well, I was just going to say it's Bethesda, which is the team obviously behind Skyrim and Fallout and games like that.
Which studio?
Yeah, so
which Bethesda studio though? Is this?
This is the Vegas one.
The Vegas one, not Dishonored one.
No, that's Arcane Studios,
which was the ones who did Fallout 4 and Skyrim.
Oh, okay. So this might be quite good then.
Yeah, so it's going to be like that, but apparently you can like fly around in space, go to different planets. So if the planets have lots of stuff going on them, then it'd probably be quite good.
And apparently it's going to have input from somebody who has a lot of time at his hands, Elon Musk as well. Yeah. That dude has his hands in so many projects. It's absolutely insane.
Why?
But
because
good luck playing it if you have a PS5.
SpaceX, dude. He's the guy behind SpaceX.
No, he's the He pays the bills. He's not behind. He doesn't know anything
Yeah, but
about
he's
what actually
involved.
happens.
I think you'd be quite surprised. I'm not going into it. We ain't got time. But
He's
yeah,
just a money
it's-
man.
Okay.
A
So to
lot
be-
of money, man.
Yeah, though to be fair, when I see Teslas driving past me, I now know how much they cost, and fuck me, they're a lot of money. Holy shit! Like the sports versions.
You see, I'm starting to see a lot of Teslas though.
Yeah, do you
The
know how
people are
much they
buying
are?
them.
Do you know how much they are?
It depends which version and which, like, what you have on them.
Oh yeah, but some of them are in the range of fucking like 70 to 100 grand.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Do you have that sort of money in your bank?
No, I'm just saying that, like, no, I don't. But like some of them are that expensive because of what's on them. Like they have, like,
Yeah.
if you get all of the added extras, then they are going to be that expensive. A fucking car that could drive itself. It's understandable.
I was watching him on Joe Rogan, and he was saying that apparently there's like a shit ton of secrets in some of the models of the Teslas, like especially the sports editions, that nobody knows about. And
Easter eggs.
yeah, Easter eggs in there that nobody knows about. And he goes over his friend's house that have Teslas, and like, do you know you can do this? He's like, we should probably put out a video for that, but I kind of like the idea that nobody knows.
Oh,
They
that's
can-
kind of cool. I like that.
But he's like,
No,
yeah,
I want a Tesla, you bastard.
he's like this model of Tesla like will drive and kind of do a dance to Beethoven's Second Symphony or something like that. That's fucking
That's
nuts.
fucking
But
cool.
the fact they've coded it in there and like he's paid engineers who are like, can we do this? And they're like, yeah, why not? But yeah, that's enough about Elon Musk. If you haven't seen him on Joe Rogan, definitely go check it out. It's a long podcast, but like, holy fuck, that guy. Very clever. I find him very interesting, but that's probably just me. Anyway. Do you want to get down to the meat and potatoes of E3? I'm going to be honest. I think Battlefield really kind of owned
No,
E3.
no.
You don't reckon? What owned E3 for you, dude?
What's that Stalker 2 game?
Yeah, but you can just play. You could play Metro. Silence.
I didn't see Stalker 2, so I don't know what it is.
Imagine Russia with monsters.
It's Chernobyl with monsters.
Where's Chernobyl?
It's close enough.
Where's Chernobyl? It's in Russia.
Yes. Close enough then. No, I'm only messing. But yeah, it does look good. I'm not.
The graphics
don't
in
know.
that game looks amazing.
You need to play. Is Metro on
No,
Game
it's
Pass?
not fucking Metro.
That's not what I said. Is it on Game Pass?
No.
As I say, you should play it because they had a recent update to like make it look fucking awesome.
Just so Rob hasn't upset anyone, Chernobyl's in Ukraine, not Russia.
Is it?
Yeah.
I apologise.
Yeah. Anything else, Brad?
No. Well, there was Legend of Zelda 2. I haven't played the first one yet, so I can't really say a lot about that. There was the Guardians of the Galaxy game that looked kind of interesting.
No, it
No,
doesn't. I disagree.
I'm
No?
surprised. That's coming out on Nintendo Switch. Did you know that?
I don't know
That
how
game
that's
looks like
gonna
a
run on
bag
Switch.
of dicks.
It's what is it?
Did you
Eidos-
watch the trailer?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I watched some of the
so
gameplay.
overscript. It's unbelievable.
Mm.
The crazy thing is the fact that you only play as Star-Lord. It's almost like they went, yeah, we don't have time to do all the other characters, so we're just going to do it for Star-Lord, and you ain't going to do
It's
any missions.
Square
as
Enix,
normal.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Fucking
that's kind of like the
useless
combat in Final Fantasy 15,
son of
where
a
you play as one
bitch.
guy, but you can like get the other characters in your party to do moves by pressing buttons.
Okay. I mean, I need to see more from it. I don't know. Maybe
I
it's just.
probably won't get it, but
I will say this: it's definitely if the costumes and the art style is definitely based on the most recent run of Guardians of the Galaxy. Robbie, you okay? I feel
Yeah.
like you're hating.
I
this game
hate
right
it.
now.
I
You hate it.
really hate it. Like I watched the trailer, and I'm just like, what are they doing? It's if you listen to the dialogue, it's just constant blabber for no fucking reason. And I know if you read a Guardians comic, that there is a lot of fucking banter, but the banter is just for banter's sake. In this, like, if you watch any of the trailers,
Yeah.
it's just constant, just fucking verbal diarrhea. It's terrible.
Yeah. To be honest, though, I'm not a huge fan of the most recent run of Guardians of the Galaxy, like the one we have now, where what is his dad's from fucking Spartax or some shit. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I like the old Dan. Was it? I can't remember the original run, the 2008 run. It's like 2012, something like that. Before Guardians of the Galaxy came out and they rebooted the whole lot and brought out a new series. I can't remember what it is.
Oh,
but yeah.
Nova was involved as well. All that stuff.
No, that was the new one.
Oh, okay.
Because when the new one launched, they had Tony Stark involved, and they're like, "Oh, Tony Stark's with us now to make this comic popular." and then the film came out, and everyone was like, "No, it's a bit like Deadpool." But yeah.
So apart from those, there was a few other. There was Age of Empires 4.
Oh yeah, because that
Forza
genre's not
5.
dead.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not dead.
Was that so you played a fucking RTS, dude?
You'd be surprised.
Oh yeah, you go to Switch. I forget.
What's that got to do with anything?
Civilization 6. I bet you both own that game on Switch.
No.
Okay.
Pay up, bitch.
There was an Avatar game that I haven't watched the trailer for, so I can't say anything about it.
Was that the Ubisoft one? I haven't seen anything from that.
Have you not seen it?
No. Is it good?
Yes. I think the trailer was really, really good. I'm interested to see more from it. But it does look really, really, really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out after this. I'm gonna watch the trailer.
I think it's out next year. I could be wrong. I also think
is that in line with the movies?
It says due for release in 2022.
Yeah, I think. I mean, Christ, when was Avatar 2 supposed to be out? It was like 2019?
2020? 2020 was it? Oh,
no.
Was it really that early?
No, when did the first one
The original came out in 2009, so I would say probably 5 years after that.
No. They had it planned. It was supposed to be this date, and then they were like, fuck it, now we're gonna build like 2 more films, and then here's 2 more films on top of that. So, and then they've pushed it back, and then we had the pandemic, and yeah, so I think it was supposed to be about 5 years ago the second film came out, but because they're filming all 4 back to back, so they're going to keep going, even though the second one's going to be out like next year. They're still filming like the third and fourth or some shit now.
That's really bad. Like, because what happens if the first one that they come back with is really shit and no one else wants to watch the other ones?
I have no idea.
It's a lot of investment, like for like no return for like a good 10 years, you know?
The only reason I can imagine that they're doing it, one, obviously the original Avatar made a fuck ton of money. It was over $1 billion, wasn't it? I imagine Avatar 2 will come out and it's going to make a lot of money, and the money they make
Avatar
back
3 might not make any money at all.
No, but this is what I'm trying to say. Like the second one coming out, it'll be what Jurassic World did between Jurassic Park 3 and Jurassic World. Jurassic World.
Will they be in the red in the black after this film comes out?
Yes.
And then the rest are just kind of like
the first one made 2.8 billion or something.
But how much did it cost to make though?
Probably about 500.
Yeah.
If we say 500 million.
Yeah, billion. Yeah.
Million, then they've
blue paint.
Oh fucking hell.
What color do you want the set? Blue. Is everything in this one would be blue?
Because I know what Mike wants to talk about Battlefield, and so do I. There was one date that I was interested in, which is the Diablo 2 remaster, which is coming out September 23rd, which I will be picking up.
Yeah, I'll do that.
If you're picking it up, and if Rob picks it up, I will pick it up, and we should do co-op runs of that.
Are they putting co-op in it? because it wasn't originally.
Was it not co-op? Oh, okay.
Don't think
Oh,
so.
that'd be interesting then. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, there
I
goes.
can't remember. I can't remember.
I'd be very surprised if it wasn't co-op.
I played that game on my old, not my dad's
Such a good
PC
game.
like years ago.
It was so
Like, back
good.
when PCs were shit.
I still want to play Diablo 3. I've got Diablo
3 was good
so
as well.
much. Yeah. I know you don't want to go back to it, do you? 3.
Who? Me or
you.
Rob?
You or either. Rob's
No,
playing Destiny.
I might have, but now I want the remaster of 2, so I'll probably just wait for that.
I believe people say 2 is the better game.
2 is better, in my opinion.
I know there was a lot of problems when 3 released, and then they fixed them all, didn't they? With
Yeah.
Reaper of Souls, didn't they? Because people complained. I know there was a huge loot problem or something. So, yeah.
Go on then, Battlefield 2042. Go for
Yes.
it, Mike.
Okay, so we had leaked trailer after leaked trailer, which apparently was the leaked trailer, but it wasn't the leaked trailer. I think literally hours before the release of the actual trailer, or the day before, it got leaked that 2042 is the next Battlefield, Battlefield 6, and we are going into the future instead of the past. I'm excited. This is the first Battlefield I think I have actually been really excited to play since Battlefield 4. I followed the franchise. I've played 5. I played Battlefield 1, but there was always something missing. It wasn't what we played, Rob, when we used to play Bad Company 2, which was a fucking good game. And then we played Battlefield 3 on PlayStation 3, and then we played Battlefield 4. I've been going back and watching our old bloody YouTube videos of Battlefield 4, where me and Dan would drive a bloody boat into the bloody shore and blast it with C4 and send it flying into the air because physics, right? I don't know. What do you think of the trailer for Battlefield 2042, Rob?
The initial trailer that dropped, which was a non-gameplay trailer, I wasn't blown away with.
Agreed.
I saw that and was like, well, that's just
CGI.
That's just a game I played 15 years ago, re-envisioned with better graphics.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing really has changed because they literally, in the trailer, it is a good trailer because of what they do in the trailer. As in, those are the shenanigans that you do while you're playing Battlefield.
Just to point out, at a clear point in the trailer, there is a point where somebody ejects from a fighter jet and uses an RPG to shoot another fighter jet and destroys it. And that is literally a throwback to something that happened in, I believe, Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 3. I can't quite remember.
But it's the sort of thing that would not happen in real life, but happens in Battlefield games.
Yeah.
Like the fact that someone drives an ATV into a helicopter with C4 on it and then blows the helicopter up.
Yeah, and just to bounce off that, I was talking to Chris at work because I was like, "Dude, have you seen this trailer?" And he was sat there watching it. He was like, "Why is there an ATV on the roof?" And the funny thing is, I didn't question it. Like, you're laughing,
no,
but
because you have to drive that into the lift and then go up the lift and listen to the elevator music. Yeah.
But that was the funny thing. It's just. It's funny when you get somebody that just plays he only plays Destiny or Apex, and he's like, I kind of like the look of this new Battlefield trailer, but why is there an ATV on the roof? It doesn't make any sense, and all the other shit going around. And then you've got like the bit where they jump off where they're parachuting down at the beginning of the trailer, and they're like, oh, it looks like Fortnite. I'm like, well, they did this in Battlefield 4 before Fortnite was even existed. You would have 30 odd people base jump off a certain point down into the map. And I was like, it's all this whole initial trailer that they chucked out there is like, look, this is the game that you guys remember, and you did all this shit in. We're
Look
bringing
at all
the
this
fun back.
you had.
Yeah.
Let's come do some more. Yeah, but that trailer was not I understand what they were trying to do, but I was like, okay, it's a fucking Battlefield game.
And I know a lot of people loved it.
Then
I
revealed a gameplay trailer.
Yes.
I was like, okay. I'm on board now.
So what changed your mind? What literally changed your mind about that trailer?
Just to get, I don't know. I can't explain it. I was just like, okay, I'm probably gonna buy that game now.
Because I just want you, me, Brad, and Luke gunning stuff down in Battlefield and just fucking around like we used to with helicopters singing Jurassic Park theme for no fucking reason. I forgot I did that. Going around on boats and suicide C4ing people like we used to do. That was fucking fun. And there's hovercrafts back in this, which running people.
The bit on the ice map. Yes.
Yes,
It
you
looks
can
so
run.
good.
It's just gonna be I don't know 108. I know Rob didn't like the idea of it. 128 players. It's just gonna be fuck around, and that's all I want. I just want a game I can go in, I can fuck around, and have fun with my friends. They've changed like there's only three. I think there's only three modes being dropped on launch. They're changing the whole. There's probably gonna be a battle pass and all the rest of it. There's no single player. That's the only downside. I think the games should be slightly cheaper
No, it's not.
but it's not. It's like 70 quid on PlayStation 5.
The Extreme Edition is like over 100 quid.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, I'm not. I will not be buying the Extreme Edition because you don't need it.
It's fine. It's EA beyond Game Pass, right?
If you pay for it, it's like 15 quid a month, isn't it, or something? I don't know if it's included in the whole Microsoft Game Pass thing.
That's like £8 a month for PC, isn't it?
Is it? I
I
don't
think
know.
so.
Depends whichever's cheaper and however long you're gonna play it.
Yeah.
Couple of things. I don't know if you guys noticed. Intro to the trailer. It's Stone Mountain 64 is doing the voiceover on the intro to that trailer, being like, "Guys, we got to head out there." Which obviously community throwback. This is on the actual gameplay trailer.
If you don't know who Stone Mountain 64 is, go check out his YouTube.
Yeah,
It's fucking hilarious.
Also, he used to do Division videos where he'd be like, "All right, guys, we're gonna go take the piss and do all this."
Yes, he did. He does a
that was
lot of that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. He used to do Call of Duty ones as well. But the other thing, there are so many vehicles in this thing. You watch the
There was a
gameplay.
lot.
There's like 10 vehicles.
Did either of
side
you
by
play
side
the
at one point.
2142 version of
No.
Battlefield?
No, that was before my time of playing Battlefield. I think I did go back at one point when they had that cartoony Battlefield. Do you remember that, Rob? They had like a cartoony. It was at Battlefield Heroes or something like that.
What?
I can't remember what it was, but yeah,
I think you may have dreamt that.
No, maybe. I need to have a look at it, but yeah, I'm on board.
There's like you said, there's like tanks, like all different planes, different aircraft, different ATVs, and at one point a fucking tank gets airdropped in like on some balloons. It just looked mental, and there's a grappling hook. So
Yeah, you've got grappling hooks. There's gonna be
swing around doing that.
You can have
wingsuit. You get a wingsuit.
Yeah, there's tornadoes. There's fucking sandstorms, and
Oh yeah, the level like destruction looked really good.
I will say this: I don't know if you guys agree. The gameplay trailer that they've showed for actual gameplay, to me, that looks like current gen footage. I do not think that's what it will look like on PC, and I think that's a very good thing because they're obviously setting expectations. There's no battle royale going to be in this. You can have all-out warfare, which is basically 128 players going head-to-head. There's going to be a squad-focused game mode called Hazard Zone, and there's a completely different game mode being pitched by Dice LA. There's some kind of fan service, which we'll find out on the July.
I quite liked. There's a nice little touch where they're in the lift, where you can actually change your mods and stuff in real time instead of having to go into your.
Yes. Oh yes. Yeah.
Which is very like another game called Crisis. If you've played Crisis, you could do that on the fly.
Crisis. What's that game like? I've never heard of that.
Well, if your PC could run it, you would know. I'll leave that there. But yeah. And apparently, I think all future actual content for this is free. I think you're gonna have vanity stuff that is you paid for and all the rest of it. But that just going very quickly back to that hazard zone. Apparently, the hazard zone, and this is hopefully what I'm hoping will get Luke on board. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Is apparently it's going to be possibly inspired by games like Escape from Tarkov.
Oh,
So
it's in Russia.
Yes, Rob. It's in that place that Brad said.
Not
Ukraine.
Chernobyl, because that's not Russia.
We found out today that it's not Russia. I think the most interesting thing though is we are gonna get Conquest back, but they've changed it so it's a bit like PlanetSide, if you remember, Rob.
Oh, nice.
No.
You remember? So it's like a huge map, but you're gonna have different sectors. So if you want to go take C, you've got like area of C, but there's sectors within that you have to go take objectives and to actually capture it, not just go collect the flag. So it's not going to be as simple, because otherwise you're just going to have like 30 people on flag C or some shit going from like one place to another.
So it'll be like what was that Battlefield 4 map where everyone, like, there was snowy mountain on the outside and everyone just went into that tunnel bit on the inside.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
What was it called?
Yeah.
What was it called?
So
That map where it snowed.
The something peak, Devilman Peak. No, I can't think of it.
No, I can't remember. You know what I mean, though.
Yeah,
Like,
I
literally,
know.
there was that hole in the wall, and both teams would just
Either
it'd be
people would like
grenades and
sit in
rocket
spawn
launchers.
and get on a fucking drone, or they would just run into the middle.
I've been back playing Battlefield 4.
No, you haven't, don't I?
I have. I've been playing Metro on Battlefield 4, and it's fucking good. I forgot how much I missed this game, and yeah, I think it's still free on Amazon Prime at the minute. So if you want to try it,
Operation Locker.
Operation, yeah, it might be
That was
Operation
it.
Locker.
I think it was Operation Locker.
I feel like Operation Locker was one of those ones. If you didn't get out of that first area, you were fucked over. You got stuck
Yeah.
in. You got
You were
spawned out.
fucked. Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty. Yeah.
That was the one where people could glitch into the side of the mountain.
Yeah, good times. Hey, can't wait for Battlefield,
Yeah.
right? I hope the launch of this goes well, because the servers with Battlefield aren't always the best, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hope Luke's looking forward to it. I haven't heard anything from him on it yet, but we'll see. I think that's it.
I'll be getting this. I'll be getting this.
On PlayStation 5 or PC?
What do you think?
PC, because
PC?
otherwise you have no one to fucking play with.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know if Alex was going to be picking it up. I'm not 100%, but I think it's crossplay, but don't quote me on that.
No, they haven't announced
If it's
that.
crossplay and Discord ends up being on PlayStation, it'll be fine.
They have not announced crossplay, and if they don't, they're fucking idiots.
Well, it's on Modern Warfare. Hold on. I actually
Yes,
wanna
Call of
find out
Duty
now.
is. Yeah, not Battlefield.
No.
This is one gripe that Battlefield have not yet even fucking decided that they need to do that. Otherwise, they're just 3 years behind.
Apparently, it's been announced. One of the biggest parts of E3 reveal for gameplay was that Battlefield 2042 will indeed be cross-platform gaming experience, meaning Xbox, PlayStation, and PC can join and play the game together. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, that's
Are
good.
you 100% on that? Because I saw something on Twitter that would.
Not mentioned. I mean, a couple of people are like it's not mentioned, but still possible. I could be. That's
Speculative.
yeah. Let's speculate. Speculate that it is.
It's rumored and expected. Rumored and expected. Sorry.
Yes, it's
yes,
not official.
Okay, so
It's not official, but it's expected to be in it.
I'm pretty sure I saw something. I saw some kind of like chart where they were on about if you buy this version of the game, what you get, and all the rest of it. It was not about cross-platforming in each one. I could be wrong on that, but we'll find out in a couple of months.
Like Rob said, they're fucking idiots if they don't. So
Yeah, there's no need for it not
At
to
this
be.
point, yeah.
But I think the other cool thing that they've said is if there's not 128 players on a map, that you will get bots in there to take that place. And there's like an offline mode, so you can go.
No, dude.
You can go rank up and all the rest of it.
So in about 10 years' time, when no one's playing that game, you just been playing bots.
Well, yeah, but at least it'll still be alive.
Unless it's a separate option, you might be able to like toggle it.
Yeah, because you have server options normally, don't
Yeah,
you?
you
if
might be
run
able to
your own
like,
server.
yeah.
I kind of want to know if we're going to start renting our own servers again for shotguns
If
and
it's as cheap as it was before, then I'm kind of down for it.
yeah, if it's like £100, I'm like, nah, I'm out. Anyway, I think that's it for this week. I don't think we really need to talk about anything else because we need to get on and play a different game, don't we, Rob?
Need a Wii.
Yeah, there is that as well.
Right,
Yeah, I've got it installed and ready.
Installed and ready. Right, we're going to be out playing Sea of Thieves. It's a game we picked up on Game Pass this week. We may or may not have had fun playing. Hey, Rob.
No.
Okay, we'll leave it. We'll leave it at that. Anyway, thank you for listening. Make sure to check out all the other podcasts on the Mash Those Buttons Network. If you're looking for us, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can also find us streaming sometimes over at twitch.tv/Sitrep Happy Hour. That's it from us. Good day, good night, and we'll catch you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.